Makadini. Ha ha ha. Hey, I'm back. Saka ndikati munonoti online ka tinoita kunge takabatana, so tinoita kunge tine maziteam, but kana takufamba mumaroad, I mean, you are on your own. So online, yeah, we have this bunch of likes, we've got this bunch of people supporting our causes, but just be careful, people. On the street, you're on your own, and in life, you know your struggles. So it's very important for you to move correct and understanding that what we do online and what will happen offline, it's a whole two different dynamics. So today, or the past week, I was sitting with my accountant. Man. You know that getting a business visa is actually so expensive than actually lobola. Like, it's really expensive, man. So a lot of people are not gonna make it. They're just not gonna make it. And South Africa did this purposely, of course, deliberately. And hence why I'm urging my people, because online, I think ratio of people talking, we're looking at about between 1,000 to 20,000 people talking, of which those are 20,000 people who can actually log in, who has data, blah, blah, blah. But majority of the ZEP holders, people struggling in the streets, they're not online. So it's very important for us to drive a message that ensures that our people are not going to be harmed in the future, that our people who can go home actually must do so correctly, now. Because sitting with my accountant, for example, right, just to prepare the financial statements alone for the business, you're looking at something, I think, just around that off to 10K. Just financials of just your business. That's just between you and the accountant. And then for them to offer you or to issue a certificate of the factual findings of your business and all of that stuff, that's going to be maybe another 2 to 3K. So just to get the financials in order, we're looking at about 13,000 Rand, right? So me and my accountant were sitting today and we're discussing some things like this. So because they're busy with the books, right? And then this is just from account side. You have to worry about radiology. Radiology is around 1,000, 1,300. Medical, that's easy. It's around 500 to 800 Rand. Of course, the application form, depending on which one you are taking, it's a thing between 1,000 to 2,800 Rand. Then, of course, if you're doing a business visa, that's considered that you have a business, you have certain assets in that business. The business is of course running, or the business will run, but then of course they want to see some 5 mil somewhere there, or something equivalent to that. So to be honest, man, a lot of people are just not gonna make it on anything. The business visa is tough because under the conditions of a ZEP holder, I mean, where do you get the 5 million from? The past, say, years you've been here. How could you have generated 5 mil? So to move to a business visa, it's gonna be tough for, if it's 100%, 99% people are not gonna make it. If it's a work visa, your skills has to be really extraordinary, of which then the company has to ensure that no other South African was ready for that job. And looking at already how things are, many places already are almost employing 100% South African, if not 99% South African. So those menial jobs that some of our people who take, there's nothing. And in the next 1 to 3 years, there will be absolutely nothing. So if people are thinking that things are tough right now, you have to think again. This is not going to get any better. Even say the people who get to stay here, they will stay here and just barely make it, because the hate is deep. It is what it is, and that's just where we are in life. So I urge people who can go somewhere, go somewhere. You know, apply for another visa. Just do what you gotta do, because under the conditions we're looking at here, for a business visa, I mean, considered you got some money on you and you've been doing business. It's just, I don't see it possible for people to meet that criteria. Looking at the extra skills, definitely most people on the ZEP, majority won't meet the skills. And then the work permit, again, it's another thing that involves a few degrees there. So again, a lot of people might not make that. So it's up to South Africa to perhaps waiver things here. But directly, I don't see anyone, not anyone, I don't see 90% of ZEP holders qualifying, actually. So perhaps this is just South Africa's way of saying, you know what, Zimbabweans, get out of here. So here's why I'm saying, my people, I don't want y'all to think like I'm on this vendetta, man. If y'all want to stay, stay. But just please tell those guys who are struggling there, and you know them. Every Zimbabwean knows Zimbabweans in the streets right now. Things are not going so good. Just tell them, perhaps, let's go home, you know. And most of us will have to go home eventually. Home is the best, because there at least you can be scrutinized over everything, but at least you know that you're in your own land.